Hello everyone, welcome to the Whistling Hermit's One Card Spread series. Note that this video is divided into three parts. A short introduction, which we are doing right now. Part 1, which is a descriptive study of the card for the day. And Part 2, which is a reading from the Handbook of the Tarot of A.E. Waite from AGM Urania. If you want to navigate directly to any of the three parts mentioned, just click on their respective links at the timestamp provided in the description of this video. This video series is primarily intended for learning how to read the tarot. However, you can also use this as a card reading for the day. This is a timeless reading, so if you are watching this now, its message might be for you. In this series, we will be using the Giant Rider Waite Tarot deck. We will also be using the Handbook of the Tarot of A.E. Waite from AGM Urania. The first part of the video will be a descriptive study of a specific card in the tarot. We will describe what we see and the insights and feelings we gather from what we see. Now, the first part is characterized by spontaneity. We allow the cards to speak to us regardless of the generally accepted meaning of the card. By doing this, we hope to increase our intuitive capacity for reading the tarot cards. In the second part, we will be reading the description of the card taken from the booklet of the Tarot of A.E. Waite by AGM Urania. If you intend to use this as a timeless reading, you can randomly choose any card in the series that resonates with you. An alternative approach is to shuffle a Rider Waite Tarot deck and pick a card randomly. You can then choose the card in the video series that corresponds to the card you picked. Note that this series is a work in progress and it might take some time for the 78 cards to be completely read. So, without any further delay, let us proceed to the card for the day. We are now in part 1 of our one card spread series, and our card for today is the Major Arcana card number 8, which is Strength. It's very interesting, no, succeeding these two cards that follow each other. Card number 7 and card number 8. Both of them shows our relationships and how we respond to situations, no? And the first one, as we look at it, is number 7, no? The earlier card, which is number 7, is how we respond to our external situation. If you respond to your external situation with this tendency, it's more of a positive energy, no? The card represents a positive energy that allows us to move forward in a certain situation. It's a positive, strong energy that allows us to move forward in a certain situation. This is the same time also. This is also a situation which is also very positive. Both of them show a sunny environment, and this one is moving forward in the exterior world. You become productive and you are able to accomplish things with great energy moving forward. But there is also underlying symbolism of being in touch with what is interior. This one is also moving forward, but in more of the interior world. This is more in moving forward in the external world, and this is moving forward in the interior world. This is moving forward with courage and with strength. The inner part of you allows you to accomplish a lot of things. Actually, this one is also you are able to accomplish a lot of things, but here this is more of symbolism of moving forward interiorly. What do I mean by that? This lion symbolizes our shadow part of the inner self. This is that part of us that we are sometimes ashamed to practice externally because they are not socially accepted or socially acceptable. So we tend to push them into our subconscious mind. And these are the things that we are sometimes ashamed of, things that we are afraid of. These are the things that we push into our subconscious mind. And our subconscious mind is about 90% or more of our mental capacity. And they say that we seldom tap this one. And so the ones that our conscious mind is able to utilize in our mental capacity is less than 90%, or less than 10%. Less than 10%, maybe 5% or less, even more. So a bigger part of it belongs to the subconscious mind, and a big part of that subconscious mind also are the things that we push into that subconscious mind, and they become part of our shadow. And there comes to be a point in our life that we need to be reconciled with our shadow. And here, the strength comes in being one with our inner self, which is the shadow. There's something beautiful about cats. They're like birds and other wild animals. No, when you approach them arrogantly, they will draw away. When you approach a cat, no, with the intention to pat them or whatever, their tendency is to move away from you. Like they will say, "Why are you approaching me?" It's like that. No, but if you are just in a receptive state, you just sit down. And then you just have this positive energy, positive receptive energy. Oftentimes, the cat is very sensitive enough to feel that this person has a very good energy, and that cat will approach you. So the cat is prefers more when you are in a receptive state. They are the ones who will approach you with affection. No, it's the same also with our inner self. When you go to your inner self into meditation or contemplation, you have this tendency to be more in a receptive and open energy. You are able to get in touch with your inner self when you are more of the receptive state. When you start to accept that shadow part of you, it's when you are in the receptive and you accept already that inner part of you that oftentimes you run away from or you are afraid to, especially in your dreams. You would realize when you are getting in touch with your shadow, these are the part in your dreams that you have a sense of fear that you would like to run away from in your dreams. But when you face that part of you in a receptive way, you do not run away from that dream. You just stay there and be receptive. That part of your dream will approach you. And like the lion, it will be very gentle, would even lick your hand like the way this lion approaches, and it will allow itself to be patted by you. And its tail will be between its legs and will be in a very, very receptive and a very playful nature, very loving nature. So it shows here a woman who is receptive to her inner self, who is courageous enough to stay and listen to her inner self, to stay and develop a deeper relationship with her inner self. And when she is in that receptive state always, then she will be able to develop a loving relationship with her inner self. When you are able to love and to accept who you really are, including your dark side, then you start to be very, very fertile, productive. Wonderful things happen in your life, like these flowers in her head, this sweet in her head, and you get in touch. You become to be more in touch with the infinite, which is this symbol here. The infinite, who is the source, the divine, God. When you are in constant relationship with your inner self, you start to develop a deeper relationship with the divine, and the divine is always infinitely present, and you are aware of this infinite presence in your life. And when you look at it, This is the area of the seventh chakra. Your mind becomes more productive. You know, there will be many things that are growing there. Uh, this you become more productive, and even your external life becomes more productive with all these flowers and vines, and this one also. So you see, it allows you to be in touch with the divine, and it's an infinite awareness. You are constantly aware. So there is the challenge here. The strength comes when you are able to be united with your inner part. There is a certain strength that comes from within, and it emanates outwards. You become productive. People start to see there's something wonderful about this person. It goes out of you. The inner strength, the strength that is hidden in your subconscious mind, when you are able to tap it and be in good relation with it, the strength comes out, and it comes out and becomes productive in you. They feel that strength that is within because you are in touch with this strong inner self, this strong part in you, and it gives you courage, it gives you a certain spirit and a certain receptiveness also. Externally it's the same. When you have a good energy, you are a well-rounded person, you are in touch with your inner self, nature will become more receptive to you. And you will notice it when you are among cats and among dogs. These animals will approach you. They will be the one to initiate relationship with you. So when you are in touch with yourself, in touch also with the divine, even nature becomes more receptive to you. You develop a deeper sense of relationship also with the environment. Well, I guess that's it for now. Let us go to part 2 of the Major Arcana number 8, which is strength. We are now in part 2 of our one card spread series, and our card for today is number 8 in the Major Arcana, which is strength. Strength. This gentle card shows an alternative to the chariot's willpower. Early decks showed Hercules killing a lion, symbolic of virtue overcoming lust. Here, the woman does not hurt the lion, but gently tames him. He licks her hand like a puppy, his tail between his legs. The infinite sign above her head links her to the magician's ability to draw down divine energy, but also tells us that genuine strength is never ending. When you get this card, ask what strength means to you. Or ask the questionnaire if you are reading for someone else. Some people see it as the ability to do the right thing. Others as taming their inner demons. Because she does not kill or cage the lion, some see the card as a symbol of the environmental movement. In natural disasters or other emergencies, those who protect animals often seem to carry a great strength. Divinatory meanings: inner strength, gentleness, great confidence without the need to prove yourself, connection with animals. Warning, advice: doubt, weakness, feeling cut off from whatever nourishes you, sometimes asking for help. Action: use gentle strength to tame a dangerous situation. Well, that finishes part 2 of our one card spread series on the Major Arcana card number 8, which is strength. I hope that for those who are reading this as their card for the day, I hope some things resonated with you. And for those who are learning how to read the tarot, I hope that this has been a good opportunity for you to exercise your intuition. Until next time, have a great day.